During the Vietnam War, dolphins returned to detect mines and bring equipment to divers. This is Unit 2, Cycle 1, Level 3 Star, video and workshop notes. So if you go to the workshop, it'll be the same thing as this video. So we're still working on finding slope from different situations. Remember, slope is the rate of change. In the slope-intercept equation, y equals mx plus b, the slope is represented by m. Okay, m is slope. So, to find slope from a graph, you find two perfect points. Okay, that means they're on the cross. So I'm going to pick this one and this one. Okay, I'm going to show you one that's not perfect. If I'm like, oh, I'm going to come right here. No. That is not a good point. It's not on a cross. Okay, find the rise if it's positive or the fall if it's negative. So, this one is going down 2. Okay, so my rise, which is a fall in this case because it's negative, it's going down 2 between here and here. My run is how far left or right it goes. This is going from here to here, which is to the right's positive, so it's 1. So the slope together is negative 2 over 1. Simplify if necessary. Now anything over 1 is itself. So in this case, my slope is negative 2. Okay, I'm going to write that down. Anything over 1 is itself. Okay? Alright, let's learn how to do it from a table. Find the change between the y values. Keep in mind if it increases, it's positive. If it's decreasing, it's negative. So, here are my y values. I'm going to see how much they go up or down. So to get from negative 6 to negative 3, let's take a look at a number line because I know a lot of us struggle with negatives. That's negative 6, negative 3. So to get from here to here, I'm going to add 3. Get from negative 3 to 0, I add 3. Okay, so even though these are going from, like this is most negative, it's getting less negative. So all of these is plus 3. Okay, so the change in y is 3. Now I'm going to find my change in x. Here's my x values. Now this is going from negative 1 to negative 2. That's going down. That's minus 1. From negative 2 to negative 3, that's still going down. So all of these are going down. Okay? Negative 1. So my slope together is negative 3, is 3 over negative 1. So I'm simplifying. Anything over 1 is itself, but this one's negative, so it's negative 3. Okay? If either are negative, then slope is negative. Okay? Slope from a scenario. Okay, a scenario is like a problem. It's also called a word problem. Slope in a word problem will be accompanied by keywords such as per, for, every, each, and usually whenever a unit of time is mentioned, such as weekly, monthly, hourly, or yearly. So we're going to try to identify those in this word problem. Jacob spends $7.25 on lunch every day. How much will he have spent on lunch after 28 days? So here this one's a little bit different because it says every day. Well, that means daily. Okay? So every day he spends $7.25 on lunch. It's like an hour of work. So my slope is $7.25. You can have decimals in your slope. Okay? That's $7.25 per day. Okay, the last way we can find slope is with ordered pairs. So you identify two ordered pairs and label your x and y values. Here they only give us one. So sometimes they give us more than one. In this case, they only give us two. So these are the only two we can choose from. So we're going to label our x and y values. This is your slope equation, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, so your second y minus your first y. So this is my y2, y1. This is x2, okay, your 2's go together, and x1. So now you set up your equation. I have 1 minus 4. And then 2 minus negative 3. Now whenever you subtract a negative, it becomes adding. Okay? So 1 minus 4 equals negative 3. Okay, if I have 1 and I take away 4, I still need 3 more. And then 2 plus 3 is 5. So, simplify if needed. This cannot reduce. This is negative 3 fifths. Okay, so I should have written this here. 1 minus 4 over 2 minus negative 3. I'm going to write it again right here. 1 minus 4. That way I can always look back. 2 minus negative 3. But I ended up adding because when you subtract a negative, you end up adding. Okay, so this slope is negative 3